Hello, my name is Olivia Vesovich, and I'm going to be taking you guys on a hike with me. And here's a little overlook of my lovely hometown. I have lived here my entire life. I love it so much. When I was 11 years old, I learned about climate change. In my 6th grade science class, we were learning about Glacier National Park, and my teacher told us that our generation's children would be the last generation to see the glaciers. From that moment, I was completely shocked, terrified, and it wasn't until I was in high school, one of my teachers reached out to me and a couple other students about Held versus Montana. And he asked us if any of us would be interested. And that is when I reached out to Nate Bellinger at our Children's Trust. And we started an interview process where I essentially told them my climate story. In Montana, we have really horrible wildfire seasons. I really struggle to breathe. And I can have lots of asthma attacks, and it can feel like I'm suffocating, and it can feel so hard to breathe. In the state of Montana, we have a provision in our Constitution. Montanans have a right to a clean and healthful environment. And the Montana state government has not had policies that are aligning with its Constitution. We knew that a lawsuit was going to be the way that a court of law was going to hear our voices. A lawsuit is a particularly amazing strategy for young people because at the time that we filed for testimony, only one of us had recently turned 18. I think that all of the plaintiffs and we had very similar goals. I think what we really wanted was to be listened to.
A group of just normal kids who care about their home and love where they live and want to protect it can come together and do something really special here. We are going to win.
We wanted Montana, and we wanted our judges to genuinely consider our impacts of climate change. Our lawyers kept reminding us that we're speaking to the court. When I was on the stand, my voice was quivering. I was really emotional because we were 16 voices who were a megaphone for millions of other youth voices across the United States and across the world.
They said that Judge Seeley ruled in our favor and that we won the case. And for the judge to say that Montana is significantly contributing to global climate change just kind of leaves me with this feeling that our actions do matter, whether we're individuals or state governments.
In Judge Seeley's ruling, she had a very detailed paper where she deeply and critically analyzed each of the expert testimonies and each of the plaintiff testimonies. And when I read the part where she wrote about me, I knew that she really heard me. Now, because of our case, it is unconstitutional for the state of Montana to permit a fossil fuel permit. But there was finally governmental action in climate change. This case is going to be used as a precedent for other cases across the world and across the United States. We got to be the first and definitely not the last. This is the turning point in the climate crisis.